Swayam Purna Mitro. I welcome our chief guest, dynamic and enthusiastic Honorable Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, Shri Govind Gaude ji, Director of Sports, Shri Rohit Kadam, Deputy Director, Srimati Jennifer Ferro E. Gonsalves, and all the participants for the live interaction by the Honorable Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs on the schemes of the department and interactive and initiative of Atmanirbhar Bharat Swayam Purna Goa 2.0 video conference. As you all know, this will be our first live video conference regarding the schemes of the Department of Sports, Sports Authority of Goa, GFDC, and Khelo India. I would like to thank the organizing team for such a beautiful event. I assure you that this event will be an immense success and a boon for all the participants to know about the schemes. This event would be absolutely interactive and will involve the questions at the end, where Honorable Minister for Sports will resolve any queries that the audience may have. I'm going to take this to tell you a little about the video conference. We have tried to keep the video conference and interactive as possible. Therefore, you all are free to ask legible and relatable questions. With this, I would like to wish you all a great day, and I hope you have a great learning experience. I would request our Director of Sports, Shri Rohit Kadam, to present the schemes of the department.
Good morning to all the participants and viewers watching on the YouTube channel. So today I am presenting to you the schemes of Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, SAG, and just brief info about GFDC, the Goa Football Development Council. Okay, so this is a brief history about DSY. It started somewhere in 1971 and renamed in 1973. Okay, so currently the department has around 101 grounds and 13 complexes. So most of the complexes are under SAG and grounds under DSY. This is a brief structure of the department, the structure of the sports department. So the Department of Sports and Youth Affairs is responsible for overall development of sports and its infrastructure in the state of in Goa, and also the youth affairs, development of youths in and gives grants to SAG and GFDC. The financial proposals of SAG and DSY of GFDC are moved through DSY. GFDC is an autonomous body altogether. Likewise, SAG also is an autonomous body. All the SAG is responsible for implementing schemes of associations and clubs and developing and maintenance infrastructure for DSY. There is a Khelo India Center of Excellence, which is the scheme is implemented under SAG. So basically we are having 11 odd schemes under DSY. So I will go through them in detail. Around five award schemes of DSY, then 5 to 6 schemes of SAG, which we will go through in detail. So first we will come to the financial assistance to sportspersons in indigent circumstances. I am going through fast because so that we can cover all the 40 slides within the span of 20 minutes. So if anybody, the presentation will be shared to all the Swayam Purna Mitras. You can go through in detail later on. If you are not understanding, also you have a question and answer session. You can note down your questions and also ask us if you have not understood any scheme or require any detail. Okay. So financial assistance to sportsperson is in indigent circumstances. So rupees 8,000 they are eligible for rupees 8,000 for international participation, 5,000 for national participation, and 3,000 for state participation. Age limit is 40 years and above for unemployed disabled sports persons, and 55 years and above for unemployed, and the monthly criteria, income criteria, annual income criteria is 7,000 rupees. Next is we only accept 5 applications for international participation, 10 for national participation, and 5 for state level participation. So in total maximum 20 applications we accept in a year. Currently there are 65 beneficiaries. Approximately 19 lakhs was spent in the above scheme in 21-22, and the scheme is applicable only to the people born in Goa or domiciled in Goa. Application form is available on the website. If required, we can share it also. And the documents required are basically income certificate, birth certificate, 15 years residence, and your achievement certificate, which is attested by DSY. And in case if the sportsperson has passed away, his widow is also eligible, and in that case marriage certificate is also applicable. Usually the department takes on an average of 2 to 3 months to process the application, since it has to go to the government. Okay, so this diet coaching camp, your most panchayats or schools, if they are viewing this on the YouTube, kindly take note of. So this diet coaching camp is applicable to village panchayats, the government schools, and government aided schools. So what happens in this camp is basically the application is given by, the proposal is given by the panchayat or the government schools to the DSY, and they tell us, ki Baba, we want to have this particular 2 sports and 30 players per sport, they are eligible. So the rest is taken care by us, the DSY. We give the kit, we give the diet, we give TADA for coaches. So last year we had held 8 diet coaching camps, and this year we have targeted around 15 coaching camps, out of which within the last 3 months we have already completed 6 coaching camps. So as I said, the eligibles are panchayats, government schools, and government aided schools. This coaching camp will be held for a period of 21 days, daily 3 hours of training. Then this scheme may also interest the respective panchayats. Gymnasium with bare minimum exercising facilities can be set up either in village panchayat, municipalities, educational institutions of higher education. All the setup is done by DSY. You just have to provide us a room which is ventilated enough with water and electricity connection. If they do not have a room, they can also tie up with the local youth clubs and sports associations. So the fee structure, if the premises is of DSY, then we collect the fees. If the premises is of the particular applicant, like village panchayat, municipality, or higher education institution, they can collect the fees and they need to maintain. Instructor salary, electricity charges, water charges are borne by the particular applicant in case of their premises. We also have a scheme for implementation of the Goa State Youth Policy 2015, which this is an amended policy. So basically this is with respect to the all-round development of the youth, besides developing a sense of patriotism towards both state and nation. They can be registered with the directorate, the Nehru Yuva Kendra, or any organization, institution, NGO, college. Preference is usually given to the national or state youth awardee clubs or institution. You have around 13 odd programs which you can conduct, like youth exchange program, training of competitive exams, adventure activities. So this is a part of youth affairs, and proposal from interested institution is required. and details of programs and participants, and once the proposal is received, the DSY committee will scrutinize and decide. The next being pattern of assistance for development of playground or multipurpose hall to non-government aided institutions. See, most of the schemes here, we as the DSY, we concentrate more on schools and this thing, and the clubs and associations we come to a later part in the SAG. So non-government aided institutions, they can, if they are having a place of around 500 square meter, they can develop a playground or so budget of 40 lakhs, or they can apply for a construction of an indoor sports hall, multipurpose hall basically, which is worth 80 lakhs rupees. The government will pay 72 lakhs rupees, release them in phase wise manner as and how their constructions are completed. And the educational institutions like primary, secondary, higher secondary schools and colleges are eligible to avail this scheme. There is annexures which you need to fill and submit along with the estimates prepared by the certified engineers and PWD technical approval. Yeah. Okay. The next scheme we come to is allotment of funds to government secondary and higher secondary schools for purchase of sports equipment and participate in inter-school and inter-higher secondary school tournaments, and to allot funds to the non-government secondary and higher secondary as grant in aid to purchase of physical education equipments or sports equipment. So basically, depending on the strength of that particular school, the government secondary schools are given a grant of around 10,000 to 30,000. For higher secondary, it is 15 to 50,000, and it is mandatory. See, this is linked with their particular participation in the school games, the state school games. So if they do not participate in minimum 4 sports, then the allotment of funds is curtailed by 50%. This amount which is released to them can be utilized for bus fares, annual sports refreshments, sports equipment by the particular schools. For non-government schools, they can seek fund up to rupees 15,000 per annum for the purchase of sports equipment, and we usually give to around 100 schools per year. So the schools can apply to the directorate in the prescribed form and avail this scheme. The next scheme is scheme for issue of sport equipment, kit, costume to the sports person and to government. This is a similar scheme, so we are trying to merge the scheme, the last scheme and this scheme. Okay, so this is for a particular individual also. The department can grant him around 10,000 rupees kit or sports equipment, and for educational institutional we restrict it to 40,000 rupees. There are 20 sports discipline in which they are eligible for. So there is a committee which is headed by the director who decides, and it depends on the performance of the schools in the taluka level, district level, state level, and also the performance of the PT teacher. Okay, so this also is a scheme. This is the major part what we do throughout the year. It is conduct of annual inter-school tournaments, deputation of state school teams and nationals, and hosting of national school games in the state. So under this scheme, we are organizing around 34 sports disciplines at taluka level, district level, state level. Last year it was around 1,20,000 students who participated in these games. This year we are targeting around 1.5 lakhs. We are organizing the games under 14, under 17 and under 19 because these are organized at the national level by the SGFI. Once somebody is selected at the taluka level, they go at the district level, and accordingly if they are winners at the district level, they go at the state level. Once the top teams are selected, or the best performing people are selected from the state level, and then they represent the state of Goa at the national level school tournaments. So recently, the SGFI had conducted school games in which we won 4 medals, 3 in taekwondo and 1 in chess, and it is a big achievement for a state of Goa to win 4 medals at the national level. So all school-going students are eligible for this, and the new initiative under our Honorable Sports Minister's directions we have taken is the department will be organizing under 11 competitions at the state level for children for the first time in yoga, chess and gymnastics. Next. Okay, so these are some pictures. The picture below you can see the deputation of the state team for the national school games. Recently we had sent them, and also we are conducting civil service tournaments and deputing them to the national level. Civil service is basically all the government servants. Next. These are some pictures of the medal winners. So on the right hand side you can see the chess team which has won the bronze medal at the recently concluded SGFI games. Then as we know, this is not only Department of Sports but also Youth Affairs. So we have our responsibility towards the development of youth also. So this department organizes an annual youth festival at the zonal and state level in 13 cultural activities. So we provide exposure to the youth for in the cultural talent also. So usually 2,000 people participate in various activities, and the youth is considered to be from 15 to 29 years of age. The department spends approximately 25 lakhs on this particular organization of these events, which include all the refreshments, lunch, costume, decoration, etc. All the youth or individuals of Goa are eligible to participate. Usually we give a press note on this, and the new initiative we had done was we had organized Youth Activate Talk during the Youth Week in January this year, wherein there was 7 days program in almost 7 talukas. The first program was the interview of Honorable Chief Minister, which was taken by the Prudent editor, and accordingly Honorable Chief Minister had also given guidance to the youth. The second program was at Madgaon, wherein the IPS officers, IAS officers, doctors, entrepreneurs, they had come and they had given a talk about their success, their journey during their youth days. And the children or the youth, they got to ask questions and about their particular careers, etc. So this was a new initiative taken by the department. This is the state sports policy, wherein the children who participate in sports and games at various levels, they are allotted sports merit marks. So basically for a sportsman, he has to spend a lot of time, he has to dedicate a lot of time, and that is the reason why additional benefits has to be given in the form of sports merit marks. This is a new scheme which has been implemented just 3 months back. The scheme encourages basically people from 21 to 35 years, basically who were professional sports persons. This is for initiative for them to take the coaching as a professional or a career. So they need to go to NSNIS, Netaji Subhash National Institute of Sports. There are 25 sports eligible. There are total 8 students every year eligible, 6 in general category, 1 in SC, 1 in ST, and all the fees, like be it lodging, boarding, application fees, institution fees, traveling, sports kit, everything is taken care by the department. So this is a new initiative which our coaching department has come up with, and most people should take benefit of this, the sports persons. The next scheme is incentive scheme for promotion of sports and games in schools through prize money. So basically, in order to motivate the schools to participate in games at the taluka, district and state level, prize money is given to the schools winning the first and second place at the inter-school state level tournaments in 14 games. So scheme is applicable to all the schools who participate basically, and the winners, as I said earlier, and runner-ups in inter-school are sent to the national level. Now we come to the awards. So we are having 4 to 5 awards in the DSY. The first award being the presentation of Dilip Sardesai Sports Excellence Award. The award is presented annually on 29th August on the National Sports Day in Goa. So basically, to be eligible for this, the achiever should be either an Olympian, he should have played or the World Championships, Asian Games or Commonwealths, or any other internationally recognized events. They have to be recognized by the federations, by the countries. So whoever is eligible for this, they are eligible. They get a cash worth of 2 lakh rupees and a bronze plaque. This year we are going to invite the applications for the Dilip Sardesai Sports Excellence Award. So hopefully within the next 15 days we will invite the applications, and by 29th we will give awards. Second award being Bakshi Bahadur Jivab Dada Kerkar Award. In this award, again, the person must have won international medal in a recognized event, or participated at least 3 times in international events, or medal winner in the national championships organized by federations. So a cash reward of 25,000 is given along with the bronze plaque. Also, organizer must be, there is a special award for organizer. Organizer must be above 40 years. He must have contributed to the field of sports. He should have an overall impact in the efforts resulting in the performance of the teams participating in the national or international level. And the organizer must have at least one national tournament in capacity as a president or secretary of the organizing committee. So one is for the player, one is for the organizer. This scheme is for the state awards for the physical education teachers. So any PT teacher with minimum 10 years of service, depending on his performance in the schools, at the school level games, and the attitude approach, the PT teacher is selected by a committee, and the award given is rupees 25,000. Then we come to state youth awards. Basically, it is given to the youth between 15 to 29 years. The award will comprise of a bronze statue of Swami Vivekananda and rupees 20,000 cash. Also, award is for voluntary youth organization who voluntarily give their services for the welfare of young people. They get a trophy and rupees 60,000 cash. So the award is again, applications are invited by the department. These are some services offered. Issue of Form 4 certificate to the sportsperson, issue of sportsman certificate. Next. Okay, so this I would like to, if you have seen the video earlier, this is the initiative which we have started under the guidance of our Honorable Sports Minister. The summer camp, which was held in 12 talukas, 700 kids participated in 8 to 10 disciplines. So basically they got to know about the sports like kabaddi, gymnastics, yogasana, archery, lagori, which otherwise they would have never got the hands-on experience, and everything, the equipment, the diet was taken care by the department, and it was a huge success, I would say. Next. These are some visuals of the summer camp. Okay, now we come to the schemes of SAG. Okay, the first scheme is Khelo India Center for Excellence. So many of you must have heard the name Khelo India. It started in 2018 by then Sports Minister. And in Goa it started only last year. We have a Center of Excellence at Kampal. Last year there were 47 students enrolled in the center. This year there are 77. So basically we are having very high performance coaches in these three disciplines. Those are badminton, swimming and table tennis. These coaches, for example, badminton coach is from the Padukone Academy. The table tennis coach was a Maldives coach earlier, and also coach of India team in Commonwealth. The swimming coach has won almost 88 medals, and the high performance director himself is a Asian medalist. So these are some of the visuals. As you can see, the sports equipment were also distributed to the Khelo India Center. And there are still some vacancies. I appeal, if you find any good sports person in this particular three fields, they can still enroll it. So SAG basically is for upliftment and promotion of sports by organizing and providing assistance to the associations and the clubs. So they have a scheme called Excellence in Sports at the international level. There are a lot of beneficiaries under this scheme. So whoever has excelled at the international level, they have been benefited by this particular scheme. We will be able to see some testimonies of these particular beneficiaries later on after the presentation is completed. Yes, next. These are some of the medals which they have won, and the cash reward ceremony was conducted last year, wherein an amount of 33 lakhs was released to 270 sportspersons as cash incentive by the SAG. SAG also has a scheme for finance assistance to the sports club to organize tribal and SC sports festival. So under this, sports club had received a lot of grants earlier. Now, recognition to the state sports, if any of the associations or clubs are watching, it may be of interest to them. These are the documents required for the association to get enrolled with the SAG. They are giving participation grants, organization grants. So basically, SAG releases rupees 2 lakh at the state level, 8 lakhs at the national level, 40 lakhs for the international level, and participation grants, they cover everything: allowances, boarding allowance, kit allowance, and budget provision of almost 1 CR is made for that. They also help the clubs and associations for conducting seminars, conference, and budget of 20 lakhs is being held for that. Yes. So recognition to the sports club. If any sports clubs are interested, they have to approach SAG. There are currently 120 active or permanent recognized clubs. 186 are provisionally recognized clubs. First, they are provisionally recognized for 1 year, and permanent recognition is granted after 3 years on the submission of the activities reported by the club. SAG releases grant to the tune of 1 lakh rupees to sports clubs recognized by SAG to conduct tribal sports festival for the tribal community players and other open tournaments for the players. There is ample budget under this particular head. Then SAG also releases annual maintenance grant to the sports club based on the admissible expenditure incurred by the club. Okay. They also issue Form 2 and 3 certificates. And the last slide is for Goa Football Development Council. So Goa Football Development Council monitors about 40 grassroots football centers. They have 80 plus coaches who are working on a part-time basis. Equipment is provided to trainees for training and after training for 2 months regularly. The trainees are also provided with nutrition of rupees 40 per day. They have inter-center tournaments and conduct for trainees. So basically this is for under 14 children to grow the football at the grassroots level. Next. Yeah, thank you. We will play some videos of the beneficiaries now, and then our Honorable Sports Minister will address the gathering.
I'm Anura Santosh Prabhudesai, international badminton player from Goa. I'm undertaking training at Delhi under the financial assistance scheme of Goa government. I want to thank government of Goa for supporting me with financial assistance. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katya Aida Coelho and I am an international level athlete representing India. I would like to thank the Sports Authority of Goa for working effortlessly to try and get grants for us. They have been putting in their efforts for the past few years trying to get our grants and trying to sanction us as soon as possible. So I would really like to thank you all for working in and putting in the hours for us. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Dane Coelho and I'm a professional windsurfer. I have represented the state and country at numerous international events. And the high point of my career so far has been competing at the Asian Games in 2018. And it was because of this that the government of Goa and SCG decided to grant me the scheme of excellence at an international level. And it was because of this scheme that I was then able to qualify for the next consecutive Asian Games. But unfortunately, I contracted dengue and I had to miss out. But the passion is still here and I'm working very hard. And so through all of this and through the support of the government, I'm now able to qualify for the World Championships in Netherlands, which is also a qualifying event for the Olympics in Paris 2024. So I look forward to the support from SCG and the government of Goa, and I'm very, very thankful for them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karishma Shivlikar. I'm international football player. Government of Goa helped me for financial assistance scheme for my football career. I thank Government of Goa for supporting me by providing financial assistance scheme.
Hello, I'm Bhakti Kulkarni, International Women's Grandmaster, Olympiad gold medalist and Arjuna awardee in the sport of chess. I have won several gold medals for our state Goa and our country at the national, international, Commonwealth and world school level. I really want to thank our Goa government and Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawantji, for declaring so many cash incentives for the medal winners in Goa, as well as announcing government jobs for the medal winners at the national and international level. It's really going to be a great initiative and great boost for the sports persons in Goa. At the same time, I want to thank Sports Authority of Goa for supporting the players. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation on all the schemes of the department. I would like to hand over the mic to our Honorable Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, Shri Govind Gaude, to say a few words.
सगळ्यांक म्हजो मायमोगाचो नमस्कार. All the respected sarpanches, panch members, secretaries of the village panchayat, Swayam Purna Mitras, and my all dear student friends who are viewing this program, and the government is kind enough to support each and everyone through the Swayam Purna Mitras. I am very much thankful to the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, who has really take this flagship scheme to the next level, which has been also pronounced by the Honorable Prime Minister of India time and time. How सगळ्यांकडेन उलयत असताना being as a sports minister of Goa, ज्या तरेन आज खेळ आणि यूथ अफेर्साच्या माध्यमांतल्यान आमकां भुरग्यांचो विकास करपाक जाय, डेव्हलपमेंट करपाक जाय, त्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आमचे आदरणीय गोंयचे मुख्यमंत्र्याच्या फुडारपणा सकल आमचें काम सुरू आसा. म्हजे डायरेक्टर श्री रोहित कदम हाणीन वेगळ्यो वेगळ्यो स्किम्स तुमच्या मुखार मांडिल्ल्यो आसात आणि आज सरकार किंवा म्हजे ब्युरोक्रेट्स जे आसात किंवा ऑफिशियल्स आसात तांचीच ड्युटी न्ही, तर आज प्रत्येक जे इलेक्टेड जे मेंबर्स आसात किंवा जे हेडमास्टर्स असतात, मॅनेजमेंट असतात किंवा जाणे करून आमचे जे पीटी टीचर्स जे असतात, हो स्पोर्ट्स जो आसा किंवा आज स्पोर्ट्स खेळ म्हणल्यार प्रत्येक जिवनातलो एक अविभाज्य घटक जावन आसा. फक्त लॉरल्स आणि एवॉर्ड्स हाडपा खातीरच न्ही, तर आपल्या आरोग्याची कुयदाद घेवपा खातीर, काळजी घेवपा खातीर प्रत्येकान आज ह्या क्षणाक तरी खेळप किंवा आपल्या आरोग्याची कुयदाद घेवप हे तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. आणि म्हणूनच गोंय सरकार वेगळे वेगळे साबार असे कार्यक्रम संपूर्ण गोंयकारां खातीर घेवन येतात. वेगवेगळे स्किमीचे अंतर्गत प्रत्येकान बेनिफीट घेवप हे तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. कारण जो पर्यंत आमची योजना तळागाळापर्यंत पावपाना आणि जो पर्यंत प्रत्येक जे स्कूल्स जे आसात किंवा बाकीचे विलेज पंचायतीक लागणारे जे योजना जे आसात ते योजना एप्लाय करून तुम्ही त्यो लोकांपर्यंत पावोवपा खातीर तुम्ही मोठें काम करप हें तितलेंच गरजेचें आसा. विशय खूब आसतले, इश्यूज खूब आसतले, डिफिकल्टीज खूब आसतले, परंतु प्रत्येक प्रॉब्लमाक सोल्युशन आसा. जो पर्यंत तुमचे सजेशन्स आमी कितें करपाक जाय, कारण हांव सदांच म्हणटा की गव्हर्नमेंट इज फॉर द पीपल, ऑफ द पीपल अँड बाय द पीपल. आणि म्हणूनच एक मोख दवरून आज आमी आमचो गोंय सरकार मुखार वता की प्रत्येक खेळगडो जो आसा ताका निराशाच्या वातावरणान आमी मुखार वचपाक दिवपा ना. प्रत्येक खेळगड्याक एक प्रोत्साहन दिवपाक जाय. आणि म्हणूनच आतांच जेणेन आपले मन व्यक्त केल्ले आसात, हाव गव्हर्नमेंट हॅज सपोर्टेड टू द इन द इंडिव्हिज्युअल कॅपेसिटी किंवा एक कम्युनिटी लेवलाचेर म्हळ्यार जे क्लब्स जे आसात, जे NGOs आसात, तांकां सुद्दां आमी आज आधार करपाचो प्रयत्न केल्लो आसा. पूण एक गोष्ट म्हाका सगळ्यांक सांगनशें दिसता की सरकाराच्यो बऱ्योचश्यो येवजणी आसात, पूण ते घेवपाक जाय म्हणून घेवप का तातूंतल्यान आमी तातूंत बळकटी हाडटले ह्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान काम करप हें तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. आणि म्हणूनच आज प्रत्येक इलेक्टेड मेंबर्स जो आसा त्या इलेक्टेड मेंबराची आज गरज आसा की ह्यो योजना ज्यो आसात, नॉट ओन्ली माय स्पोर्ट्स डिपार्टमेंट बट गव्हर्नमेंटाचे विविध योजना ज्यो आसात ते योजना लोकांपर्यंत पावोवपाक जाय. आणि त्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आज म्हजें तरी एक स्वप्न आसा की खेळगडो एका रात्यान तयार जायना, खेळगडो एका म्हयन्यान किंवा एका वर्सान तयार जायना. ताजे खातीर हार्ड एफर्ट घालचे पडटा, स्मार्टली वी हॅव टू प्ले, प्रॅक्टीस जाय पडटा. आणि म्हणूनच म्हाका एक खबर आसा, एक खेळगडो आपल्या मैदानाचेर जेन्ना गाजयता त्या वेळाचेर ताका बरोचशे वेळ त्या मैदानाचेर दिवचो पडटा. आणि म्हणूनच ह्याच दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आज गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ गोवा हांच्यांनी स्पोर्ट्स मार्क्स दिवपाची सुद्दां आज तयारी दवरलेली आसात. जे भुरगे फाटीं उरतात तांकां ह्या स्पोर्ट्स मार्क्साच्या माध्यमांतल्यान मुखार व्हरपा खातीर सुद्दां म्हणजे बिंदास्त कांय चिंता करपाची गरज ना. म्हणजे आदरणीय आमच्या गोंयच्या मुख्यमंत्र्याच्या शब्दान जर सांगपाक जर आसा, काय भिवपाची गरज ना, अशे तरेच्यो काही गोश्टी आज आमी गोंय मुखार घेवन येतात. आनी त्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आज आमी चड न उलयत आसतनाच तुमचे जे साबार एखादे प्रश्न आसतले किंवा गोंयच्या सरकारान ह्या विलेज पंचायता लेवलाचेर किंवा स्कुलां खातीर किंवा हायर सेकंडरीच्या आमच्या गोंयकाराच्या भुरग्यां खातीर कितें करपाक जाय ह्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आज चर्चा जावप हें तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. आनी मुखार वता आसतना आमचे SAG म्हणू नाकात, आमचे फुटबॉल जी सेंटर्स जे आसात, GFDCचे सेंटर जे आसात, ते सेंटराक सुद्दां आमी मोल्ड करपाचो बरोचसो भुरग्यांक प्रयत्न करतात. आणि बरी जी टॅलंट जी आसा ती टॅलंट आज विविध क्लब्साच्या माध्यमांतल्यान किंवा नॅशनल किंवा इंटरनॅशनल पळजळतना आमी पळयतात. पूण एक गोश्ट हांव सांगपाक सोदतां, ज्या तरेन विविध मान्यवरांनी आपली प्रतिक्रिया व्यक्त केली, स्पोर्ट्स हो फक्त टायम बींग न्ही, तातूंत भितर करियर करपा सारकेलो कॅपेबिलिटीज आणि एबिलिटीज ह्या खेळां भितर आसा. फक्त तुमी तितून पॅशन घेवन मुखार वचपाची गरज आसा अशें हांव ह्या वेळाचेर म्हणत. आमच्या मुखार एज यू ऑल नो दॅट की नॅशनल गेम्स सुद्दां गोंय सरकार होस्ट करपाचें आसा. प्रत्येकाचो सहभाग, प्रत्येकाचें सहकार्य, प्रत्येकाचें पार्टिसिपेशन हें तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. कारण जे वेळाचेर एक नॅशनल लेवलाचो एक एथलीट आमच्या गोंया भितर येवन खेळटलो आनी तांकां पळोवपा खातीर तांचे ते कशे खेळटात जाणून करून आपल्या भितर एक आत्मिकाय, आपल्या भितर एक उर्जा निर्माण करप हें तितलेंच महत्वाचें आसा. कारण आज बरेचशे जाण म्हणटात, जे हांव सदांच म्हणटा की शिक्षण एखादें हें पोट भरपाचें माध्यम आसपाक शकता, पूण खेळ आनी जी कला जी आसात ती एक आपल्याक नावलौकिक संपादन करून दिता. आणि म्हणूनच आज एक खेळगड्यांच्या यादीचेर आमी जर एक नजर जर मारली जाल्यार ते कितले शिकिल्ले आसात, पण तांच्या अथक मेहनतीन त्यांनी मैदान गाजून आज ते खंय पाविल्ले आसात. ह्यो सगळ्यो काही गोष्टी विचार करप हें तितलेंच म्हत्वाचें आसा. म्हणूनच हांवें म्हणिल्लें आशिल्लें की खेळ फक्त एका रातये एक म्हयनो किंवा एक वर्साची प्रॅक्टीस केली जाल्यार आमी अचीव करपाक देर शूड बी अ कन्सिस्टन्सी आणि कंपेन्शनां वचपाची गरज आसा. चॅम्पियन जर जातलो जाल्यार प्रत्येक काही गोश्टीचेर मात करून आमकां मुखार वचपाक जाय. कारण हांव सदांच म्हणटा की चॅम्पियन जे आसात किंवा जे यशस्वी मार्गक्रमण करतात ते बरेचशा अडथळ्याचेर मात करून मुखार वता, बरेचशा संकटांक तोंड दिवपाचे तेंच्यांनी मुखार गेल्ले आसात. आणि म्हणूनच अडथळे जो पर्यंत जिवना भितर येयना, प्रत्येक संकटाचेर मात करपाची क्षमता त्या खेळाड्या भितर मतीन जायना तो पर्यंत खेळगडो निर्माण जावपाक शकना. म्हजें डिपार्टमेंट फक्त खेळगड्या खातीरूच न्ही तर यूथ अफेअर्स सारकेले एक डिपार्टमेंट आसा, ताजो विंग आसा. त्या विंगाच्या अंतर्गत कलेच्या वेळाचेर म्हणूं नाकात किंवा आपल्याक एंटरप्रिनरशिपाच्या माध्यमांतल्यान म्हणूं नाकात, ह्यो सगळ्यो काही गोश्टी मुखार व्हरपा खातीरूच गोंय सरकार आदरणीय आमचे गोंयचे मुख्यमंत्री डॉ. प्रमोदजी सावंत हाणीन ऑलरेडी मागच्या असेंब्ली सेशना भितर अनाउन्स केल्लें आशिल्लें की गोंयचे युथा खातीर एक कमिशन जावचें, आयोग जावचो किंवा एक बोर्ड जावचो, जाणे करून आमचे गोंयचे युवकांचे जे संलग्न जे प्रश्न जे आसात, तांचे ज्यो समस्या ज्यो आसात त्यो समस्याचेर निवारण करपा खातीर हो आयोग जावप किंवा तो बोर्ड जावप हो तितलोच म्हत्वाचें आसा. आणि त्या संदर्भात म्हजे डिपार्टमेंट आज जो काही गोष्टी ट्रक्स तो ड्राफ्ट करपाक जाय आनी तातूंत भितर आमी युथांचे विचार, युथांचे व्ह्यूज सुद्दां आयकून घेतले, तातूंत भितर आमी इनकॉर्पोरेटेड करतले. कारण काही गोष्टी ज्या वेळाचेर मुखार वता आसतनाच आमी मुखार काम करप, सगळ्यांनी हातान हात काम करप हें तितलेंच म्हत्वाची गोष्ट आसा. त्याच प्रमाणे आय एम व्हेरी मच आय एम कॉंग्रेच्युलेटिंग टू ईच अँड एवरी स्वयंपूर्ण मित्रास हू हॅज गिवन देअर precious times for last 2 years that they have dedicatedly given the best in the village panchayat to resolve the grievances and the problems of the citizens of that particular village panchayat. कारण तांचेर सुद्दां आज बरेचशा जाणांचेर आमी जेन्ना गांवांनी भोंवतात त्या वेळाचेर बरेचशा प्रश्नांक उत्तरां मेळोवन दिवपाचें तेंच्यांनी काम केल्लें आसा. तशा सगळ्या स्वयंपूर्ण मित्रांचें हांव खूब मना पासून अभिनंदन करतां. आणि गोंय सरकार मुखार व्हरता आसतनाच की ब्युरोक्रेसी, सरकारी अधिकारी, इलेक्टेड मेंबर्स, मागीर ते पंचायत लेवलाचेर आसूं, जिल्हा पंचायत लेवलाचेर आसूं किंवा गोंयच्या विधानसभेचे आसूं, लोकसभेतले आसूं, ह्या सगळ्यांनी जर काम जर आमी सगळ्यांनी जर बरोबर जर केलें जाल्यार डेफिनेटली वील टेक द स्पोर्ट्स किंवा गोवा एट द नेक्स्ट लेवल. हांव सगळ्यां कडेन अपील करतां, जेंका कोणाक प्रश्न जर विचारपाक जर आसत किंवा सजेशन्स दिवपाचे आसत जाल्यार तुमी सजेशन दिवचें. घडये प्रत्येकाचे एकाचे सजेशन्स घेवपाक आमकां शक्य जावपा ना किंवा प्रत्येकाक उलोवपाकूय एकाची संदी मेळपा ना, कारण एकाचो टायम कन्स्टंट आसपाक शकता. पूण डेफिनेटली तुमचे कमेंट बॉक्सान तुमी कमेंट दिवन किंवा आमच्या DYSYच्या ईमेलाच्या एड्रेसाचेर तुमी सजेशन दिवचें. आनी नाल्यार आमकां पर्सनली इनवर्ड कॉपी करून दिवचे. आमकां बाबा ह्यो काही गोष्टी जाय जेणे करून सरकार ताचेर विचार करतलो आनी द बेस्ट म्हणजे गव्हर्मेंटाक आमी म्हणिल्लें आसा आमचे गोंयचे सरकार हें शेवटच्या घटका पर्यंत पावपाक जाय, त्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यान आमी विचार करतात. आणि अशाच माध्यमांतल्यान हांव हो प्लॅटफॉर्म तुमच्या खातीर उक्तो करतां. तुमी शांतपणान आमकां आयकले बद्दल आणि मगाच पासून तुमी सगळे आमचे सहकार्य केल्ले बद्दल तुमचे सुरवातीकूच हांव आभार व्यक्त करतां. जितलें शक्य जातलें तितलें आमी चर्चा करुया. पण डेफिनेटली जे तुमची जी प्रेझन्सी आज दे विलेज पंचायतीच्या आणि आमचे स्टुडंट्स किंवा हायर सेकंडरीज किंवा मॅनेजमेंट पळयतात त्या बद्दल तुमचें हांव खूब खूब स्वागत करतां आणि आभारूय मानतां. Network problem aspa shakta. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your words of wisdom, and I hope all the panchayats take this opportunity. All the schools who are watching on YouTube take this opportunity to apply for all the schemes from the Department of Sports and also SAG. So now I would like to place this forum open for any questions From your side, to the Honorable Minister for Sports. Any panchayat can just turn on the mic.
I think. ओके खंयच्याय सरपंचा किंवा पंच मेंबराक प्रश्न विचारपाचे जर आसत जाल्यार तुमी विचारपाक शकतात. तुमचो मायक जो आसा तो म्यूट करात. तुमचो मायक जो आसा तो म्यूट करात आणि प्रश्न विचारपाक शकतात. Can you hear me? आवाज येता तुमकां? आवाज येता? कमेंट बॉक्सांत. No audio. He says that from Fauziya Sheikh, sir cannot hear anything. Village Point. No audio. No audio. आमचो इश्यू आसा. Oh my God. उलयलें तें हांव कितें उलयता तें आयकूं येता तुमकां? हॅलो, हांव कितें उलयता तें आयकूं येतालें काय म्हणटा? आयकूं येतालें काय कितें म्हणटा हांव कितें उलयता तें? नंबर तुमच्याकडे नसपाक जाय. हॅलो 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 कैलेश पंचायत मेंबर्स आयकूं येता? येता आतां आयकूंक येता? Anybody on the screen? Anybody on the screen who can hear me? Okay. टाइम झाला नाही कितें करपाचें? ओके बरें.
You can only in 5-7 minutes. Like this.
ना पण वॉट अबाउट युट्यूबाचेर आणि फेसबुकाचेर लायव्ह असते? ना ओके, फक्त यांच्या तांकां आमी कट ऑफ करतले. ओनली पंचायत आयको सुद्धा कितें या हांव सांगता. हय हय परत मागीर स्कीम आमकां स्कीम स्वयंपूर्ण मित्रांक गेलां मरे हें सगळें पावर. ओके या जालो. सगळ्यांक म्हजो परत एकदा मायमोगाचो नमस्कार आणि वी आर व्हेरी सॉरी टू द इनकन्विनियन्स ऑफ दीस नेटवर्क इश्यू. परत एकदा म्हजो मायमोगाचो तुमकां नमस्कार आणि तुमकां सगळ्यांक हांव येवकारतां. बरोचसो कार्यक्रम जवळ जवळ म्हाका दिसता 1 वराचो कार्यक्रम आमी ऑलरेडी केल्लो आसा. फक्त वेबएक्साचेर जे कोण आसा तांकां म्हाका दिसता क्लियर ऑडिबल जालें ना. बीइंग एज अ स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर ऑफ गोवा, आज आदरणीय गोयचे मुख्यमंत्री स्वयंपूर्ण मित्र ह्या फ्लॅगशीप अशा योजनेचे अंतर्गत तुमच्या मुखार येवपाचो आमी प्रयत्न केल्लो आसात. जेणे करून आमच्यो विविध योजना आसात डिपार्टमेंटाच्यो, खरें म्हळ्यार आमच्यो विविध योजना आमच्या संचालकान तुमच्या मुखार मांडिल्ल्यो आशिल्ल्यो. पूण म्हाका दिसता फेसबुक लायव्ह आनी युट्यूबाचेर